goes John and Mandy. So John and Mandy are off somewhere on their own little adventure now. And me and Alex Frood are off to Slovakia. That, ladies and gentlemen, in the far distance is the TATRAS mountain range, and we are not far from the border of Slovakia.
Turn left.
From a very cold morning in Slovakia, our first morning in Slovakia. It was we parked up just as the sun went down over the mountains, 3-4 o'clock, and you could just feel the temperature drop even at that time of day. You can see the ground. But then last night we just did some video editing and watched a film last night, me and Alex. But today we're up, we're going to leave about 9 and we're heading to a castle that I found. It's about a 2-hour drive. I'm still in Slovakia. And then once we've had lunch at the castle, then we'll head to Hungary, and we're going to go and find some thermal cave baths in Hungary. Go there, relax for a couple of hours, hopefully reap the benefits of the thermal baths, and then find a park up. Excuse me. But absolutely roasting in the van last night. So in the day I have the diesel heater on, but then when I go to bed I turn it off and put the LPG heating on because it's quieter, so I get a good night's sleep. And the van was toasting warm. I'm just going to turn it around so you can see these mountains. Absolutely stunning. So one thing again that I've used is the outer thermal cover on the cab. Makes such a massive difference. So much more warmer inside, especially when I've got like that on the outside and then the the Remes blinds on the inside. Massive difference. So glad I bought that when I did. I think I'm gonna have to start using it every day from now on. There's Archie just ripping stuff up. It's time to go and get some breakfast. One of the things I'm very conscious of now, we're in these type of countries and wild camping. Bears, wild bears, whether they would come this far, we just don't know. But for Archie, it's something to be careful of and mindful of when you, because in the pitch black, he likes to run off into the wilderness in pitch black, so you can't see him apart from his flashy colour at night. So just reining him in a bit. I'm going inside. Go and get a kettle on.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again, left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head growing wilder, and it's killing me, killing me. I cannot let you go, I cannot let you go, I cannot let you go, I cannot let you go.
We are in Hungary. Milkovic or whatever it's called.
Good morning.
How was your first night in Hungary?
It was good. It was good. Nice.
How was your Instagram live last night?
Excellent. Nice to get a few people jumping on. Chatting them. Good questions.
Archibald, you ready for Romania? He's like, no. Alex is doing the, well, we're both doing the buy a can of Munster Red Bull of the local variety, and it's going well. I guess the one thing with other countries is they don't respect their own countryside in park-ups. It's a shame, really. But it's a cool park-up though, isn't it? I'm just gonna have a walk down there, see what's... Go on.
Get down.
That's the park up in it seems so weird that we're in Hungary, but me and Alex are just having a look at the area. This is like the lake and all that sort of stuff, so we'll go down here. I'll quick look where Archie's gone. Archie's taking us on a tour, I think. Yeah, like Alex was just saying, like these type of countries, they have no respect for their
different priorities.
Yeah. No, come here. Be soaking.
Do you remember when I went? I couldn't remember what the EU cost was. It was like 107. It was stupid though. It was.
shame really, because there must be like people out there that want to question or ask So we are now minutes away from leaving Hungary and crossing into Romania. We got the best weather for it. It's absolutely roasting today, but I'm just tracking Google Maps. So I've taken the dash cam off, I've hidden some stuff. We've got our booking for the Vampire campsite, so we've got a location in Romania. This is us leaving the EU Schengen and we're heading into Romania, so we're going to get stopped. Hopefully we're going to get our passport stamped. Let's see. This is well and truly going off grid now, isn't it? We can make billions, not zillions. Wanna pull over and pick a 4-leaf clover. I want you to kiss me, diss me, and say you really missed me. We can watch stars, yeah. We can dance on top of cars, yeah. We can make billions, not zillions. Get up and down, get up and down, get up and down. Get up and down, get up Welcome to Romania. Left at 9 AM, arrived at 4 PM.
Yeah.
But it would have been 3 PM if it had been Hungary time, but we are Eastern European time. So we're an hour ahead, so we arrived at 4. We had a cheeky little border crossing today. So the fallout from the border crossing for everybody that's probably going to watch this video is the fact that when you leave the EU Schengen area to get into into Romania, there's a physical border crossing, and there's 2 border crossings, basically the Hungarian and the Romanian. Not now, Archie. We stopped. It took a while for them to figure out who we was and all that sort of stuff, but the fallout from it is you need your driver's license, you need your V5, you need your COVID pass, you need your passport, and you need to be humble and friendly, especially when they do a van check. Want you to open your back doors and check all inside the van and all that sort of stuff. But we were grateful for the young Romanian woman from the police, because she spoke fluent English and she was a great help. I had an issue with mine because he thought my registration plate was Romeo 008 when in fact it's Romeo Oscar 08. So there was some confusion on that because my van didn't show on their system, and that I didn't have a stamp when I came over. Yeah, so I didn't have a stamp when I came through Calais, but you did, didn't you? Yeah. So I had an issue with mine. So if you're coming across, make sure you get a stamp when you come through into France. It will save you a lot of hassle if you ever come this far to Eastern Europe. But apart from that, I have a weird dog somewhere. Pretty simple, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we just had to show the right documentation and through pretty quick. I was through in a couple of minutes after you, because they've got the same story.
Yeah. It's funny in a way because like I'm English, so my 2 COVID passes were done in England. Yours?
I've got ones in Scotland and England, but which means neither app works, so I used the French app.
Which I think they were eternally grateful for, rather than the English or any other app, the French one. So, but apart from that, it was really cool. As long as you have, I don't know whether this is a given or anything, but we had a place to go to in Romania, such as Bran Castle, and we had a booking at the vampire camping site, so it helped in our exploration of what we were doing and where we were going. To try and explain that you were escaping the EU for 90 days, I don't know whether that would be a correct answer or not. But they understood the Schengen and all that sort of stuff. They understood all the legal side of everything, so eternally grateful for Hungary and Romania for allowing us to come here today.
Yeah.
It's not too shabby. But we are 200 odd miles away from Castle Dracula. We've got 2 and a bit days to get there. So our plan is literally to not get up early tomorrow. Take a leisurely drive, a couple of hours. When we say it's only 200 miles, it probably takes about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Because the amount of villages that you go through and speed limits change constantly from 20 to 30 to 60 to 50 to 45. And you don't want to get caught out by the police over here.
Yeah, there's quite a few different stops, and definitely in Hungary and Romania, police stops you see along the side of the road.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to take a leisurely drive tomorrow, find another park up, and then by Friday we'll be at Castle Dracula. Party Central.
Party Central.
But we're going to wrap it up here because the sun's dropped, it gets cold quick, and we're going to try and relax for the evening. Yeah. We deserve a beer.
Well earned beer.
Yeah.
Good morning from the land of vampires. Yeah. It's bloody cold. Well, there's Alex, his phone, he's still in bed. But I've just done his diesel heater power up. And the vans are heavily frozen. I don't know if you can see. God, my hand's cold. But it's about 7:30 in the morning and the sun's just coming up. And there's like this mist rolling in across this water feature. Absolute stunning. But we're going to sit here for another hour and a half, and then about 9 o'clock fire the engine up, get warm, and then head off. Got about a 4 or 5 hour drive today across a mountain range to find a mountain park up, and then that should only be about 80 miles I think, but that's how long it'll take us. And then the next day after tomorrow we've only got a short 2-hour drive into Bran Castle to our campsite. But you can hear my diesel heater like firing up as well. Yeah. You can feel the temperature drop overnight as well, even inside the van with the LPG heating on. But stunning location. Right, let's go and have a brew. I can't actually see anything with the sun. What an amazing difference. It's like the lake's defrosting, isn't it? The state of your van.
I think it's dripping now.
Right, onwards.
Yeah.
Onwards to wherever it was again. SIBIU. Oh.
Through the mountains.
do it. Welcome to Vampire Camping. Good afternoon, good evening from Bran Castle in Romania. Let me just start that again. Hi guys, well, I'm currently here at Bran Castle, which is Castle Dracula in Romania. I'm parked here with Alex Frood. The sun's going down, so it's about 5 PM in the evening, and soon, as it goes dark, we are gonna go to Castle Dracula to hunt some werewolves, some vampires, and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully, you never know, we might find a werewolf or a vampire, we just don't know. So we're literally gonna go hunting and just see how it goes. So fingers crossed, we might find something. If not, we'll just have a good night around Castle Dracula. But stay tuned to what we can find, if we survive. Ooh, survived.